This message is for people who are into apps, specifically what we call marketplace apps. These are apps that bring two types of people together. Apps like Uber, Airbnb, Orlando, they're all the rage in this digital age. In fact, Strive Masiu has been talking so much about digital transformation that we can take advantage of in Africa. And some of the examples he cites are actually using this business model that we call marketplace apps. Okay. Now, I have 200 phone calls to make. Okay, 200 phone calls. Why? Because I'm calling people who have done business with us. It's wishing them a happy 2020. It's a lot of work, but it's fun because I'm getting to catch up with what they're doing. Okay, so one of them told me they're working on this kind of app, and I thought I should share some points that I've observed about these kinds of businesses, because even I have a project like that for the medium to long term plan. Okay, so there's a lot of market for sure. The ideas are plenty for sure. The hard part is execution. So I want to talk about execution, give some tips on execution. The first one is don't do it alone. I know programmers because I was a programmer. I still have very basic knowledge of programming, especially hardcore programmers. There's this thing like we like feeling like I can do it. It's just an app. I can develop it. I can handle everything. I don't agree with that. I think you need a minimum of 2 people. Let me explain why. Let me give an example of Apple. When Apple was started by 2 guys, both of them called Steve. There's Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Steve Wozniak was a genius programmer, hardcore coder. Oh, he still is. Okay, he's around. When I say 2 minimum, I actually mean that you should both be able to code, because that's your product. Your product is basically code. An app is code, right? So one should be really good at doing back-end development. I know there are people who call themselves full stack developer. I can do both back-end and front-end. Even then, even if you can create a really good app. Are you good at marketing as well? Because having a nice app is different from having an app that people are using with a lot of users. So you need someone who's good at programming, the backend. You need someone who's good at doing user experience, that's front-end development. You need someone who's good at data analytics. When people start using it, where are they going on the app? What are they looking at? Which features are they looking at? Where are these people coming from who are downloading this app? How are they using it? You need someone who should be able to look at the data in your app and really analyze so that you know how to improve it. You need a marketer as well to get more people to come in. So at the bare minimum, I think that you need 2. Okay, so that's one thing. Another thing you need to look at is security. There have been very few reports, but there are reports of people having bad experiences with services like Uber or Airbnb. So you want someone, you're trying to connect 2 people. How safe are they in each other's presence? Okay, you're not going to be there. What checks and balances are you going to put in place? When I was a judge at Bongo Hive Discover program, there was one of the people there was doing a similar app. So this is one of the things that we had to advise him on, that I personally pointed out. How are you going to handle trust issues, security? How do you know that these people, what are the checks and balances? What is the transparency you're going to put in place? So the idea of marketplace apps is good. There are plenty of ideas. Like I said, even I have one, but it's the execution part that's hard. So I hope that 1 or 2 points is useful to you. You need to pay attention to the functionality of the app, because people easily get irritated. Functionality of the app. For example, when I was in Pretoria with my husband, we're trying to order pizza, Romanis pizza, using Uber Eats. So after we ordered, it started bringing this animation like it's cooking, and I was so excited. I was like, honey, look, it's cooking. So that's user experience. So I can tell that when they were designing that, there was a marketer who said, let's add this. It looks like it's useless, but it's user experience. Make the users feel good. So there's a lot of parts. So wishing you the best with your app. There's plenty of market, plenty of ideas. Execution, take that seriously. And I'm not saying you have to give away shares and everything. Working with other people is not always about giving away shares. Sometimes you just need to save money and pay programmers or pay marketers to help you. Save, hustle, save, hustle, save. Hire someone to help you. Okay, happy 2020, everyone.